Hello, my name is Rhoda. Oh no, there's a call coming in. I gotta turn this off. Okay, so sorry for the interruption. Hello, my name is Rhoda Aglago. Thanks for coming, those of you who are returning, loyal listeners. Thanks for coming to Love, Forgive, Live. All right. So, as I was saying, my name is Rhoda Aglago. Thanks for coming to Love, Forgive, Live. And this is a podcast that aims to encourage, empower, and motivate. And of course, it's something I'm very excited about and happy about doing. I take pleasure in this. It makes me happy, just looking forward to the end of the week to do this. I hope what I share or what I talk about helps somebody out there. I don't care who you are. We always need some encouraging words sometimes. And depending on what is going on with us, sometimes we need a little more encouragement than normal. And that's okay, because this is a safe place to be able to come, listen, share your thoughts, write to me if you need to, email me at loveforgivelive@gmail.com. The email address is LUV, the number 4, give, GIVE, live, LIV as in Victor, E, at gmail.com. Now again, my name is Rhoda Aglago. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for listening, and thank you for tuning in to Love, Forgive, Live podcast. Today's topic is going to be a bit of a shift creator. Let me put it this way. I'm going to talk about your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your experiences, your world, and is determining your belief. No matter what truth is, if you don't start understanding and shifting your thought, you will continuously keep repeating the lies that you tell yourself, the lies that you live with it within your limitations. Okay? When you have a thought, it is a strong thought. It is strong. And that thought is so strong that nobody can change it. Nobody can change your mind because you are completely convinced. I mean, seriously convinced that that is truth. And there's no amount of convincing or talking to or preparing you for or anything to change that perspective for you. The only way a new thought or understanding can come about or change what you're believing in is when the source of the thought is changed. When that is changed, you begin to question itself. Because when the source of the thought is changed, when it starts questioning itself, this is what happened. You will begin to have freedom. Okay? You break free of the hold, the stronghold the thought has on you. And this is just a little shift in your mind. So that's why if something is not what you want, change it. Change it, because that's how you become free to see new possibilities. Because as people become so preoccupied with time, okay, the freedom they want and need to pursue and focus on becomes lost. This is so sad because it happens all the time. And it breaks my heart when I hear and see people doing this all the time. Okay? You are free to change your mind anytime you want. And as many times as you would wish or please. There's no written rule. Seriously, there's no written rule that says if you don't like something, you have to get stuck with it and live with it. If you don't like it, here's a simple message. Change it. If you don't like something, change it. You have the right, you have the freedom to change it. Nobody can stop that but you. You can decide not to change it, and you can decide to change it. It's your human given right. Nobody can take that away from you. But if you don't exercise this, I promise you stay stuck. You stay stuck and you don't do anything with it. And just live in anger, rage, bitterness, and resentment. And I don't know about you, things like that don't help anybody. They help nobody at all. I'll say it again. If you don't like it, change it. Now, to change your mind, you first need to understand what that is. Okay? To change your mind means this. To change your mind means you have to change the source of all ideas you think. This understanding became clear to me when I was reading the book A Course in Miracles. Powerful. Very powerful. Because here it is. The freedom that we want is in this. Free the past from what you think it was before or what it should be. Free the past from what you wish it could have been, for what it was before or what it should be. Free that past. And then turn around and free the future from what you wish it can or could be. Because the most important time that we do have right now is now. The present. Nothing else. The past is gone. The future is not here yet. The present is all we have. This is what we have now. That's what is given. Time truly is not the past, it's not the past and it's not the future. It's the present moment that you have. That's what really counts. That's what makes the difference. Because the future, you don't even know if you will get there. You have no idea that you would even understand it when you see it. You might think it's still the past because you are so deeply embedded in the past. But the present is where you begin to start creating something meaningful. Stop chasing what cannot be chased yet. And stop chasing what has already gone. The past is something you cannot do anything about. You cannot do anything with it. So free it from the hold it has on you. Because I can assure you, if you do not free the past from what hold, the stronghold it has on you, this is what happens. It'll keep stealing from you and taking from you. And you'll keep putting more time and energy in the past that's already gone that you cannot do anything about. You'll be wasting time and energy and investing your time and energy in that. Your present that you're supposed to use to create, supposed to use to cultivate. The stuff that will make you stronger, healthier, for you to begin to live in your present, in your moment, and make something meaningful out of that little corner that you live in. Because your purpose and who you are will not be able to stand if you are not able to focus your present on it. You will forever be pulled in the past. If you put the stronghold on and believe and walk in that, it does not go anywhere. So why invest something into a past that's already gone, that you cannot go and do anything about? Rather, take the lesson that it taught you. Take what it came with. And be the being that you came to be now, right now. Get a hold of it. Grab it. The only thing left is the present. It's the only time we actually have. It's the only time that is guaranteed or promised right now. That's what we should be concerned about. In the present right now is the only time we can truly be free and free the world, our perception. And when that's done, wow, watch out. As you allow the past to take away all the stuff that you're holding on to, it'll rob you. It'll rob you of everything. So free the past. Release the future from this constant fear and pain. Because the fear and the pain, the tear, the misery, and sorrow will keep you prisoner. It'll keep you prisoner to the past. And as a prisoner, you cannot be free. Change your thoughts. Change your thoughts and be in the present. Your world is nothing but itself. It requires your mind to give it meaning. Powerful. Your perception, your understanding, what you're believing is your world. Your so-called truth. It's nothing without the thought or your mind giving it meaning. What your mind, the meaning your mind gives it, is what is. A word from our sponsors in a minute. Okay, we're back. So understanding this is very important. Knowing what you're creating in the world is what meaning your mind gives it. When you change your mind, okay, as you change your mind, what you want to see then begin to show up in the world. It'll change your world too. With it, it's that simple. Because it'll change the mind and what it does and what you begin to believe is that simple. And once that happens, you notice a change and you start feeling free, lighter, stronger, better. So when you change your mind, and decide you want peace, love, joy, freedom, understanding, you will begin to see that all around you in your world. That's the simplest thing. The moment you shift from prisoner to freed, you will seek what you need. You will begin to see the truth. Sometimes the thing that makes me wonder the most is when people believe that the situation they're in, there's no other choice. There's always a choice. There's constantly, let me tell you this, there's constantly choices at all times. Choices. There's always choices. You choose where your thoughts should be. If you want to believe that you're a prisoner, that's up to you. But there's a choice to choose that you're not. Change your mind. Change how you look at the situation. And by the time you turn around, your situation changes. Here's an example. Imagine being in a situation where you start to believe nothing ever works out for you. Nothing. Nothing ever works out for you. But then you start thinking, what if something did work out? How would that look like? Start describing it yourself, for yourself, to yourself. And you know the strangest thing that would happen? You start having proof of that. It's just that simple a shift. It's not some grand gesture or some grand move. It's that simple a shift in your mind. You know, because as soon as you're able to recognize that there's something new happening, it becomes powerful. It becomes meaningful. And you begin to stand stronger, more confident, more assured that you can do anything you put your mind to. And that's how you begin to see that you have no limits. There aren't any limits. Any kind of limitations of what you can or cannot do is based on limitations that you set for yourself. And yes, you will run into people who will tell you you cannot, you will not, and it's impossible. May I say this? When someone goes out of their way and they're telling you you cannot do something and it's impossible, here's a little secret. They're just telling you what they cannot do. And they'll project that on you. and say you cannot do it. What they're actually saying is they cannot do it. They cannot imagine doing it. They cannot fathom ever doing it. So why would you let someone have their limitations in your mind and begin to put that on you and convince you, and then you take it? That's more of the question that I like to ask. Forget what the other person is doing. What are you allowing yourself to take? That's more important. What you allow others to tell you, and you believe it, and operate from there. Now that is the tragedy. Because every single time someone tells you, boy, you can't do that, girl, you can't do that. That is not you. What they're saying is, that's not me. I don't see that for me. It is not possible for me. I choose that I can't do this. I've decided that it's not part of me. Nobody said what is part of you is limitless. So there is no limit on you. You decide. Choose. Do. Take a step. But if you don't try and convince other people to join you. Guess what? That's on you. So, my brothers and sisters, anyone out there who is constantly hearing the naysayers, you know how you keep the naysayers away from you? Keep the naysayers away from you. And the way you can do this is this. When they're saying these things to them, if you don't have the strength or the wherewithal to look them in the eye and say, you realize what you're telling me is what you're feeling about you, and you want me to join you in that limitation. If you cannot say that to the person, tell that to yourself in your head. So whilst they're doing all that naysaying, say that to yourself in your head to debunk what they are saying to you. If you feel telling them that truth of what you're truly understanding about what they're saying to you, if you cannot say that when you think that's going to be a big argument and you're worried about that more than anything, then say that to yourself in your head. The other thing I want you to say is this. That's not what my Creator says about me. That's not what my Creator understands about me. That's not what I was promised. That's how you understand yourself better and not allow the naysayers' nays absorb into your thought process and keep you down and keep you limited again. Every single time somebody said, you can't wear that outfit, meaning, I wish I could pull it off. I wish I could wear it. I wish I had the courage and the confidence to wear that. But because I can't wear it, I will tell you it's impossible for you to wear it and inappropriate. It's your body. Why am I so concerned about your body? If the person said, well, it's embarrassing. Well, the person wearing it doesn't seem to be embarrassed at all. They seem perfectly fine. They have eyes they can see. You stay with yours. Next time you've got the fabulous boots on and the outfits and you're walking and you've got your, anything, jewelry, whatever, and somebody says, you can't wear that? You're like, Walk away. If you cannot tell them, you realize you're telling me what you can't do. And you want me to take that as my truth. But it's not. Okay? It's very important. The other thing is this. I'll tell you this example. I had this thought for a long time, thinking it was true. I had someone tell me that I had chicken legs when I was a kid. And I was bullied about that. And I thought, oh my goodness, I didn't have good legs. I didn't feel like I fit into anywhere, and because of my legs. And the second one, there were two things I was being teased about or bullied about. The second one was about my eyes. Yes, granted, I have big eyes, but I didn't know big eyes was pretty. I had no idea, honestly. I had no idea big eyes were beautiful. Didn't know anything about that. And people used to tease me about that. I mean, really ridicule me. And bully me so much. And they would sing a song. And it was a mean song. I wouldn't even sing it. But needless to say, they compared my eyes to frog eyes. And my feet to chicken feet. Or my legs to chicken legs. And here, I spent nearly my teenage life into my 20s. And then I walked into a space. I remember everything I wore had to cover my legs because I was hiding. My eyes, I wouldn't even put makeup. And when I did try once, I put makeup, I hid my face from my father. And he came over and he's like, what is wrong with you, child? Let me see your face. And I kept hiding because I thought I looked ugly. And then my dad said, let me see those eyes. He came and looked at me and he said, wow, your eyes are beautiful. You look good. The makeup looks good on you. I thought it would be too much, but you look good. And I thought, what? And then he said, yes, you're beautiful. And I said, no, Daddy. Well, you're my daddy, so you have to say that. And he's like, no, you're my daughter, but you are beautiful. And I didn't understand that. I don't even think I received it well. And then another time I went to a store and a boutique, and the owner decided to dress me because I was looking for some outfits for something. And she dressed me and she said, oh my goodness, what I wouldn't give for those legs. And I was like, what? She went off. What I wouldn't give for those legs. Ooh, look at those legs. And I'm thinking, what? She's like, I love your legs. They're beautiful. And I was like, okay, this is not making any sense to me. I have been laughed at, bullied, called all kinds of names. And here you are telling me that my legs are beautiful. And then she told me, no, we all wish you could have legs. And I was like, what? So then the outfits I wanted to buy a long pantsuit. She's like, no, I'm not putting that on you. You're going to wear a skirt. And I'm going to give you a short sleeve skirt. You will wear this skirt suit. It'll look good on you. And I think it's the best thing you could ever have. And I thought that was the silliest thing. How could this woman tell me that? She just wanted to. And I was like, even the suit she gave me was cheaper than what she sold me. So it's not like she just wanted to make a sale. And she gave me the suit. He gave me an extra 10% off. She said, and then she took a picture of me wearing the clothes. And I thought that was so odd. I walked home in a bit of a confusion. Like, wow, this is amazing. Did that woman really say that about me? And is that really true? If so, then why were people telling me all these things? See, people will tell you these lies, their own limitations, and put it on you. And if you're not able to debunk it and then question it, it'll stay there and harm you. It'll stay there and create confusion, fear, disbelief, doubt in you. After that moment, I started realizing something. I'm not that bad. I am pretty. I am enough. I am great. I like my legs. I like my eyes. That's what I got. That's what the Creator created me for. And I am as I am. Doesn't matter what anybody says. What am I going to do? Return to sender? Seriously? Am I going to go to my Creator and say, you made a mistake. Everybody says it's ugly. So you need to take this out and make it pretty? No. I don't get a receipt back. I don't get my money back. I don't get anything back. It's not like I can go and say, this store made a mistake. The manufacturer made a mistake. No. So be you. Your thoughts. Change it. Make that switch. And it's such a subtle switch. It's amazing. And I know for me, it changed it for me. And I was like, I can't believe I'm 25 years old and I'm now discovering this about me. I didn't even know. I believed all the lies everybody told me about me. And I took it and thought it was the truth, but it wasn't. And I can't believe I wasted my best years as a teen. Enjoyed. I could have enjoyed wearing shorts in the summer. Doing my own thing instead of wearing pants all the time and a long skirt. I remember one time I was in school and the kids were talking about how I keep covering up everything. And one of them said, "Are you going to become a nun?" Because you keep wanting to cover your legs all the time. And I go, I didn't know what to say. So if you don't like something, change it. Change your mind. Change your thoughts. And look at the situation a little differently, and it'll change your whole world. It'll change your experiences. It'll change what you believe, what you see, what you understand, and what you will notice. That's the other part. So if you know one thing about yourself, understand this. You can always change your mind, and your world cannot be what it is if you do not apply your mind to it. Change that mind and allow it to notice, create, and see beauty, freedom, joy, love, patience, and understanding. Go after that. Nothing else. You can remember you can always choose that and the freedom, or you can choose the prisoner, the misery, the sorrow, the pain, the anger and the fear and the tears. Which one would you choose? That's what you should always be aware of. Change your mind. Change your mind. Change your mind. No change, no new learning, no new understanding can happen if you do not start with the mind. Your thoughts are very strong. It has a stronghold from your past. Free your mind from the past so you can begin to make the shift to be in the present and do what you need to do, and stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your precious presence on a past you cannot do anything about. If there's anything you hear me say, that is this: free the past from what it is and what it was, or what you thought it was before. Release the future, because you don't even know if you're going to make it there. It's not even guaranteed to you. It hasn't happened yet. Focus on the present. Ask yourself, what can I do now to help me reach my goals of peace, of understanding, my goals of joy, my goals of creating something meaningful in my life, my goal of being productive, being an active member of the society I'm living in. What can I do right now? Because this is what I got. This is the only time I have now. The other times that I'm thinking about, it's not real. It's not, it's more or less an illusion. Because the past is already gone. What am I doing with it? Not doing anything. It's not giving me anything or producing anything. The future, not here. So that's also an illusion. The present. Focus. Present. Ask, what can I do? Decide what it is. Start doing that. And don't waste it. It's so precious. Your present is so precious. Oh my goodness. If I could go into how precious your present is, you would never be able to understand anything else. Because there is nothing else to understand except what you have right now. Take the time to cultivate the relationship that you want. Take the time to cultivate the relationship you want with your children, with your family, with your parents. Take the time to cultivate the relationship you want with friends and your family. Take the time right now to cultivate what is truth. What would really last. That's the truth. Cultivate that right now so you can begin to make a difference in your life right now. Not in the future, right now. Be the catalyst that affects change in your community. Be the catalyst that affects change in your household. Be the catalyst that affects change in your congregation. Make it work. I know today was very serious to me and for you guys listening, because the seriousness was in my voice. But here's the thing. I get so serious because I know a lot of my brothers and sisters are wasting their time on being pulled into the past where they know they cannot do anything about. So my thing is this: hallelujah for presence, hallelujah for now, hallelujah for today, hallelujah for right now, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah to the fact that I can rise and stand and see that yes, the past didn't turn out the way I want it to be, but it is okay. I can free it and begin to focus on my time right now and stand free. And realize that what happened, you may have not had control over it, but you have a choice right now. You have time right now to focus on the present and have your control. And the control is being the one who creates your own belief system in terms of what to do with the present. You have the choice. Use it. Create it. Make it happen. Don't limit yourself. Don't second guess yourself. And do not allow anyone to tell you otherwise, that nothing can work in your favor. It can. You're present. That's serious. Take hold of it, use it, do something beautiful with it. And you thank yourself for it when you all said and done. If there are people you need to forgive, take hold of the present and let go of the past. Let it go and be present with them and do what you need to do right now. If there are people that you need to forgive, that you know that they won't admit about what happened, let it go. Forgive them. Anyways, present, right now. Focus. There are people you need to let them know that you love them. Do it now. Don't wait until they're no longer here. Then you cry and say you love them. Let them know now. There are people that you need to let them know right now. I care about you. I appreciate you. You mean a lot to me. Let them know. Don't wait. Now is the present. If you have a beautiful outfit someone has bought for you, or a gift, or something nice you've purchased, don't sit there and say, someday I'll wear it. I promise you, you may not make it at that someday. Use it. Wear that dress. Wear that pants. Wear that suit. Wear that coat. Wear the shoes. Wear what you have right now. Use it. Be present. Because when you're saving it, what you're actually sowing is the spirit of lack, that you may not get it again. Use it. And you'll have more. Wear it. Eat it. And even if, this is the other thing, even if it's a perfume that you're saving for a rainy day, use it now, please. The special days right now. Use it. Okay? Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Rhoda Aglago. Those who want to write to me, ask questions, and let me know whether this helped you or not, let me know at love, L-U-V, the number 4, give, G-I-V-E, live, L-I-V-E, at gmail.com. Love, forgive, live at gmail.com. Thank you for tuning in to Love, Forgive, Live. We will talk next week. And those of you who listen to the podcast on YouTube, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook. And of course, on Spotify. Okay, thank you. We're all over. Listen to our program and then let us know. Bye.